Hey folks, I'm KD pretty much wherever you want. And in addition to all of that, the M5 comes with a DC 8-volt output. It's attached to a small hot... Hey folks, I'm Katie Mack of Smart Zombie Studios. Since we're still smack dab in the middle of a pandemic, we find that we're not able to get out of the studio as much as we'd like to do much filming on our upcoming web series, The Documentary Guys. So in lieu of that, we're inside doing some reviews on some of the equipment that we use in the field and here in the studio. Today we're excited to talk to you about the Moman M5 5.5-inch monitor. Now, when you're in the field and your eyes suck as much as mine do, you'll want a larger screen than what your camera offers. A 5.5-inch monitor is, in my opinion, the perfect size monitor, especially if you plan on attaching it to your gimbal. It won't take up as much room as other monitors of a larger size, and you can pretty much mount it wherever you want, since you can manipulate the orientation of the screen vertically and horizontally. Right out of the gate, let me just say what I love most about this monitor is not only the price point at $269 Canadian on Amazon right now, but its interactive touchscreen controls. And this is great only for the fact that you don't have to mess around with the monitor settings on tiny little buttons placed on the edges of the monitor. It's all right there on the screen. The Moman M5 has a flexible power supply, accepting either E6 or NPF series batteries. In addition to all of that, the M5 comes with a DC 8-volt output, which allows the monitor to charge your camera, and that's a huge bonus when your cameraman is like our cameraman, Kevin, who has a habit of forgetting to charge batteries overnight. You can also use a V-Lock battery with the included D-tap cable. Granted, your camera has to have that particular type of input. The M5 supports custom 3D LUTs and comes with an SD card for easy uploading of those LUTs as well as firmware updates. Its HDR or high dynamic range function allows for a better range of brightness and a much wider color gamut. It's attached by a snail hot shoe mount with 180 vertical manipulation with standard 1/4 inch mounting holes on the bottom and the right side of the monitor, making it easily compatible to most cameras and gimbals. The M5 also supports a 3.5mm headphone jack for real-time audio monitoring. We took the M5 into the field, and even at minus 12 degrees Celsius, which is 10 degrees Fahrenheit for our American friends, we had no issues with the interactive touchscreen or the overall functionality of the monitor. And although it has half the brightness of its more expensive counterparts at 500 nits, it more than fulfilled our needs in the field. In all honesty, we didn't mess around too much with the features like the peaking filter, waveform, and histogram monitors, but the M5 does have these capabilities right there on the screen. The monitor itself only weighs 7 ounces and has a resolution of 1920 by 1080. It comes with an HDMI micro cable, an HDMI mini cable, a D-tap cable, a snail hot shoe mount, a microfiber cloth, 1 SD card, and a snap-on sunshade. So let's jump into the unboxing part of the video. Here we see Kevin opening up the box. And opening up the box, Kevin. Oh my God, can we just cut to a dissolve of an open box? Okay, thanks. It's got a great little carrying case, and on the back of it, it's got a carabiner to hook onto your gear bag. You've got your cloth and an Allen key and your SD card to upload LUTs directly to your monitor. Now onto the monitor itself. It's pretty sturdy. The power button is on the top. There's the 1/4 inch mounting hole on the side, and on the bottom to mount it to your camera or gimbal. There's the DC 8-volt power out, so you can power your camera using the monitor's battery. Then there's the 3.5mm headphone jack on the bottom, another 1/4 inch mounting thread, and the SD card slot. On the other side of the monitor is your HDMI out, your DC in, and your HDMI in. As you can see, there are 2 tiny notches on the top and on the bottom where you'll affix the sunshade for brighter than bright conditions. Now, the sunshade hood itself is a pretty good size, and as you can see here, it's lined with Velcro. The sunshade mount snaps onto the notches on the monitor, and the hood's Velcro attaches right along the inside edge of the mount. And again, it's a pretty good size. Finally, we come to one hot shoe mount. Not one, but 2 HDMI cables, as well as the D-tap cable. And there you have it. In the end, we give the Moman M5 a coolness and functionality factor of 8, mainly because of its ease of use and overall picture quality. The M5 is proof that you don't need to break the bank when it comes to buying a good field monitor. I'm KD Mack of Smart Zombie Studios. Thanks for tuning in.